What is going on, everyone? Matt Branch at it again with another video. I can't believe that I'm posting for 2 days in a row. Very excited. If you guys didn't see my last video and you're in sales, go check it out. I think it's very beneficial for people to understand how to manage stress. But in this video, what we're going to be talking about is how to prepare for and quite frankly crush your sales calls. So many people get into sales and it's so scary for them to hop in those first couple sales calls, and maybe you're even an expert at it, but you still get that anxiety. Today we're going to be going over how to crush every single sales call, and I promise if you follow these 3 steps, you will blow them out of the water. Those clients will be closing, okay? With that said, let's get into the first one. So I always start out with a workout before anything because that relieves anxiety for me. That's what's been able to relieve anxiety. And I think a lot of people don't know what that thing is, because I mean, a lot of guys in the sales industry, they're not working out on a daily basis. But I promise you, even if you don't work out to gain muscle, you just work out for the mental fortitude that it gives you and it provides, you're going to do a lot better in your sales calls because you're not going to be as, anxiety ridden, right? You're not going to be as anxiety filled. So step number 1 to crushing the sales call is starting out with a pre-workout routine. So you got to get in a routine. This is what I recommend. So I start with a warm-up, 5 minutes of just walking. Just walk on the treadmill. Doesn't have to be quick. Just get the blood flowing. Number 2 is strength training. Get a pump. You want to get pumped up, or put in your tunes. You don't have to be like Goggins. Don't go to the gym without music. Go get pumped up. Listen to some hype stuff like Lil Baby, whatever you prefer. Get a pump going, okay? But most importantly, what you guys need to do is end the workout with a HIIT cardio routine. So what does HIIT mean? HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. So it gets your blood pumping, right? And it's timed. It's on a time basis. So for example, you hit the Stairmaster, you get off, you do push-ups, you do skipping, you do jumping jacks. It gets your blood flowing and it gets you amped, okay? So you're going to be leaving that gym in a higher state of mind. You're going to be excited to take this call, right? Rather than going in with a bunch of anxiety. So step number 1 is doing this pre-call workout, which then will relieve that anxiety, because I know a lot of you guys, even if you've been experienced, we've all experienced that feeling of that tightness that comes in your chest, right? So doing that HIIT workout and just doing the workout routine in general will definitely relieve some of that anxiety that you have going to the call, especially if some of you guys are doing the deals that I'm doing where you have $10,000 on the line. You don't have to worry as much because you know what? You got that workout in. Release some of that stress, okay? Number 2, this is second important because I think a lot of us can kind of go into a meeting unprepared, especially if we've done that workout. But make sure you guys are at least taking 30 minutes before the call to prepare important documents, outline your goals for the call. Like, what do you want to show this person? What do you want the end result to look like? And what documents you need to kind of push that sales process along. And I think even more important than all of this, I hope you guys are touching base with the client before entering into that sales call. Like, so even a week before, say, call the client. Hey, what are you looking for out of this call moving forward? Right? What are you looking for exactly? And get those documents to them and present them in the meeting, right? And prepare 30 minutes before, even if it's 10 minutes. It's better than just going blindly into a sales call, not knowing what you want to talk about or trying to follow the client's flow. The goal is for the client to follow your flow. I always lead with this. We know 10% will say no right away. We know 10% will say yes right away. And we know 80% need help making a decision. So you have to help them make that decision. If you don't know where you want the meeting to go, well, guess what? Odds are that meeting's not going to go the way you planned on. So make sure you're preparing ahead of the time. And I promise that will help elevate your sales calls for you guys. Step number 3 is while you're actually inside the sales call, what you want to be doing is exactly like this. Okay, you get your pen, you get your paper, and when they're starting to talk, you start writing down. Even if it's just BS, you want to be doing this. Okay, I got you. Yep. Okay, you want to regurgitate what they're telling you in how your product or service can help benefit them. And that's going to make them feel like you're listening to them, which you have to be listening to them, right? But this is actually showing them that you're listening. It's not just, oh, I'm just putting in my head, yeah, okay. But it's like this. Okay, he's got a 10-year-old son, all right. Oh yeah, so how's that hockey game going? Okay, something like that, as simple as that. For example, 5 minutes into the meeting, you took note that he was taking his son to a hockey game. You can kind of regurgitate what you wrote down and use it to your advantage, okay? Use it to your advantage to help close and kind of process the deal, move forward that deal, show them that you're listening, show them that you're engaged, right? Take the notes, regurgitate the notes back to them, and connect how your product or service will serve them. And what will happen is they're going to feel more connected because it's more customized and tailored. It's not just a sales call that everyone gets. You're customizing it and tailoring to their needs. That's what separates you from any other sales guy. They know they're heading into a sales meeting, but it's the quality of salesperson they're going to buy off of. It's how are you different? I know people come to me because they know my product and service are different. They know it's going to be a sales call, but they know they're coming to the man. They know that I'm going to give them best service. They know that I'm going to be amped. When they're down, I'm going to be amped. I want them to know that they're going to be taken care of. And especially when you're taking active notes, you're listening, you're regurgitating what you've written down here and customizing to their situation, guess what's going to happen? They're going to not only trust you more, but they're going to want to buy from you. They're going to feel bad for not buying off of you, okay? And that's very important. So to wrap it up, you want a pre-call workout routine, right? You want to get the blood flowing, you want to be pumped, and then you want to be amped. And how do you get amped? It's that HIIT workout. You want it timed. And then once you finish that, you're going to be amped. The anxiety, that tightness in your chest is going to be gone. You're going to be ready. After you're done your workout and after you're amped coming out of the gym, you're going to have that detailed call preparation, right? What documents do I need to show? Where do I want this call to lead? Because like I said, remember, 10% want to buy off of you, 10% will say no to you right away, and then 80% need help making that decision. How are you going to help them make a decision when you don't know where the call is going to go? So you need to be the man for them. You need to understand that they're trusting in you to proceed the meeting forward, right? And like I said, who cares about that 20% who are going to buy? Obviously, we care about them, but who cares about the people who are going to say no to you right away? That's that 80%, which is a very big statistic that need help making the decision. You are the decision maker. I know that they're the decision maker, but 80% of the time, you're the decision maker. They're making the decision based off of you and your help towards making the decision for them, okay? So make sure you're planning 30 minutes ahead, maybe even 10 minutes. Even 10 minutes, guys, is so important. But outline your goal for the meeting. Make sure you're touching base with them, a week ahead, a couple days ahead to understand exactly what they want to see within the meeting. Prepare the documents that you need to show them to help proceed the meeting forward, okay? And proceed the sales process forward. And then last but not least is the regurgitation, right? When you're taking notes, what they're telling you, about their 10-year-old son, regurgitate how this is going to benefit your 10-year-old son, how this is going to benefit your family, how my service is going to serve your family to come for years to come. It doesn't matter what the note is. You want to just be taking that note, show them that you're actively listening, show them how they can benefit and the people around them can benefit from your service. All right. And that's going to separate you from just a traditional sales guy to someone they can actually trust and someone who they want to buy off of. Okay, guys. So I hope these have helped you. And if they did, always, guys, it would really be appreciated if you guys subscribe to the channel, as I'm going to be pumping out this content moving forward. And I hope you guys crush it in your week to come. Go make money, go serve people the best of your ability, and go get jacked. Okay, guys. So take care. My name's Matt, and have a fantastic day.